Hello and welcome back to a new episode of A Journey to Valhalla with your girl Cassandra. We're gonna start by sleeping like we always do. In the last episode, we went to that mysterious location and found a tip of a sword there for, I hope, a really good sword. And we found the next location. Oh, and let me tune down my messenger. I forgot again to mute the messenger. There we go. So we found the next location for that thing, and it's all the way over here. So I think what we have to do, we have to get the Drakkar fired up again. And we're gonna go over here somewhere and try to get to the Mistlands here so we can do that. The other thing we want to be doing, we have two fodder locations marked here. Those should be on this continent. This one should be, probably. That I'm not so sure. That might be a different location. So we want to go there and leave a portal there if we can. We might want to consolidate this a little bit because this is like madness. We don't need that many portals around here. This one is in a fortress, and this one too, I think. I'm not quite sure about that one. Want to consolidate that a little bit. So that is in a fortress, so we can make sense of what we have there a little bit better. We want to go see what that is. We want to go see what that is. And we do have to go and get us more wood. So we are going with more cheaper food here because we don't need the super expensive stuff to go do some wood felling. That is what we're gonna be doing first, and we're gonna leave the pocket portal in here so we don't have to lug that around, because we do need more coal and we do need more wood in our box. So we are going to start off by felling us a veritable forest to get that done. Also, we do need birch trees. Gonna replant some here then when we're done, so we can harvest more if we need in the future, because this is ridiculous. We are so much advanced and we run out of wood, so we have to do something about that first. Of course. Look at that. That was funny. And I want to also consolidate our boxes a little bit because things are getting really messy in our storage. So we have to do something about that. We got stuff to do. A lot of stuff. And we have to get more eyes. And we still have not found Rocky. So we might want to do something about that too. While we're at it. And then I think about maybe we want to build us kind of a museum. Just to get things on display. We have a downright mess. Things are every which way. I put hooks up all over the place where I could hang things. This one is destroyed. Let's put another one on there. So we do have a veritable mess because we played go 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 and do things. So we have to probably spend a little bit of time consolidating, a little bit at least. Especially the situation with the portals is a big mess. should have done that while we were playing, but I usually am so curious what comes next that I can't be bothered to do all of that housekeeping stuff a lot of the time. Maybe a sign of my ADHD mind. The new things give me the dopamine rush, not the housekeeping. Okay. Gonna go for 2 or 3 more here. Don't want to stay too long here. I don't want to fight ashland creatures here because their raids can occur everywhere. So now we've got some wood. That should be sufficient to get the coal stuff going. That can stay in here. There we go. The fine wood can stay at home, and the normal wood, we will bring some of it to the smeltering lane and make more coal, so we can smelter down more stuff. Fine wood goes here, and maybe that can stay here too. There we go. That goes here. Let's do that. Let's get things in order. 100 go here, and then we fill the kilns with another 100. There we go. And then what I want to do, we do have a lot of storage in here that is completely unused. There's just a little bit of wood in here. We're gonna be putting all of the surplus we have on the other side of the world in those boxes around here. We do have so much stuff here, so much boxes here, and all of that can go in there. Like, look at that. That is a lot of stuff that can be put away inside. And we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be using those boxes here to put in all of the meats we have in surplus. And then all of that. All that stuff that is there can be put in away inside in our, look at that. So this side is gonna be for trophies and extras. So this is meadows and forest, and then that is swamp, and then that can be for the mountains. And then over here, this is the berries, and then this can be mushrooms of any kind. And then here we're gonna have that. Gonna consolidate a little bit because things are really a rowdy mess around all of this here. We're gonna be making that better. So this is gonna be that. Those can come with me. So that's mountains and then plains and then mistlands and then ashlands. And have all of that stuff sorted there if we need to get all of that sorted. That is a little bit much to carry. And then we are going to build a obliterator with any extras we have there. So the first one is normal wood and fine wood, or well, let's make that normal wood and core wood because those are the first two types of wood, and then this one can be the fine wood and the antique wood, and the second one here is gonna be bones. Take all of that. See how much stupidness is going on here. Everything is in here every which way. This needs to go in here. And this is gonna be the bones. That can come with me. And the third box is gonna be the leathers. More bones. You see. Don't need that many bones. I want that stuff sorted so I can see if I have some left here. That needs to go elsewhere. This is gonna be the stone box then. And that stuff needs to go in here. And those are way too many bones. I think we have sufficient like that. Let's put them in the obliterator. Because that is only for us to have some extra if we should need some. But that can go in here. Cool. It's way too much. Okay, let's see. That is empty now. All of that is empty now. Cool. Let's get those things sorted here. That goes in here because that is stony stuff. And there is a bone master. And look at that. So, that and that and that and that and that. Those are the things from the forest and the meadows. And the next one over is the swamp. There, that is swamp stuff. That and that. And we're gonna take that home. We're gonna hang that. And then this is gonna be here. That and that and that. Okay. So let's sort that a little bit. Those are the trophies. And then we have the teeth. We have claws. And we have that. And that is not a full stack here. Okay. So we're gonna pick up our metal here and gonna go home and get that sorted into the boxes. And then take more stuff over to the other side, because let's be honest, I have been lazy here. We got some fine wood here. That is the ash wood. That can go over to the other side. That can go in here. That will not go in here because it belongs here. Here we go. That should be that. Those 27 need to go in here. And those need to go in here. So see, we have a lot of nonsensical stuff in here. And that needs to go in here. Okay. So we don't need that many of those. We can have that go over there. Same for that. Maybe we will have it the other way around and do it like that. That should be sufficient to accommodate what we have there. Here is the Eichtier trophy we want to hang. Let's put that in the box outside for now. And we're gonna get that over here. Then I have seeds for safekeeping, so I don't accidentally use everything up and have to go fetch seeds again. I think we're gonna be bringing those over here too and empty the space we have there, because just for safekeeping that is not useful to have it up here. So those are for safekeeping, all of those, and that too. That can go in with the trophies. And that is the drops, the boss drops we want to keep. We are pretty low on chains. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's in here. We have too much of that. Don't need all of that. We do have too much of that. And we have too much of that. Let's bring that over, sort it into the boxes. It's like, call it decluttering. Getting things sorted a little bit better. There. That can go in here. And then for the seeds safekeeping, we can put that in here. And that is that. That can go in with the swamp. We don't nearly need the second one. I really wonder, once Deep North drops, what of those older things will still be used and which ones don't get any use at all anymore. I think we have enough with that. Like that, just a little bit, just to have some here. I think that is way enough. We want some more linen probably for going forward. We do have way too many bones. So I guess that is way enough. There we go. So, and we have too many needles because let's make it like that. Yeah, let's get that over. And just declutter everything here to have things a little more helpful in the future. Look at that, we have too much. That is way enough. So we might want to do that too. And that goes, no, that goes in the other box, and then the needles can go in here. That goes in here. That is cool. And the other stuff can go in the obliterator. And while we are here, we can get all of those. Pull the lever and get out of the way. There we go. We've got a gift from Odin. Gonna get 10 of those in the smelter. Just to have it there. And get another 100 cooking. Okay. And we're gonna take that coal with us. Look at that. That's a lot of coal. We gained a lot of coal here. Huh. I might want to probably put some of that in those kilns, those smelters, just to have it in there. Can smelter that down another day, just to have it out of the way. Yeah, and those 11 come home with me. Cool. Now we can have more signs because we've got more coal and wood. So, this is looking a little better now. Yeah, I think that first decluttering round was helpful. For the workshop, we need to do some rearranging for the magic workshop too. We want to do something here, make things nicer here. There is a lot of stuff in here we don't need in here really. Look at all of that. That is way, way, way too much. That doesn't even belong here. This does not belong here. There is all kinds of things in here every which way. We are not happy with that. This does belong in here. And that does belong up there. Okay, we've got everything repaired. We gonna... Let me see about the food. We are really low on the simple food stuff. We have eaten everything of that, I guess. We need to declutter this too. This can go over for safekeeping too. This needs to go to the farm. This needs to go to the house. Yeah. We're gonna go sleep. We're gonna have a short break here because you know me, I need to drink. Gonna be right back. Okay, we're back. We sleep. And then we will declutter our kitchen. Get some more wood, replant some trees. And then I think we are going to try and up our game a little bit with the eyes. We do have... I have a feeling that we had more food. And I don't know where that stuff has gotten to. We had more prepared food. Is that over in our forest base? Let's see. Might be. No, not really. Huh. I was quite sure we had more food going on, but everything here is empty. Okay, this is for seed safekeeping. So that are the onions, that are the turnips, and that is the carrots. Safekeeping. And those can go in here. Those need to go to the farm. Let's pick up all of that jazz here. And then, yeah, we do not have the whole stack, but wait, that one and 9 of those make a full stack. There we go. And then we can probably... No, we can't. Okay, take those 10 home then. What's in here? Oh, that is a forge. While we are here, let's look upstairs. What's in here? There is some boxes around here somewhere. That's all the old gear we never hung up. And that is an empty box. So we should be doing some things. Yeah, we do not have cheapish food. So I guess we're gonna be making some. Gonna have some salad. For the salad we need that and that. And cloudberries. There. That will do. We are a little low on totem puffs, if you ask me. So that can go in here. We're gonna go with that and that. And that. That needs to go in here. There. That needs to go in here. We need to stock up on onions a little bit. Okay, then we do want some signs on here because we do need to remember the locations. I'll have 3 here. And probably we're gonna be putting 3 here. Ooh, that is at an angle. Like that. I think it's wrong on the other side too. What's going on outside there? Something is doing things here. Those are not on an angle, or are they? No, they are flush. Okay. So, this is the plains portalhouse. Let's see about the plains location. What do we have? Not a lot. We have P1 here. For sure, we do have a Yagluth portal somewhere. We have a sealed tower portal. There is the Yagluth portal. Okay, let's start with that. We're gonna have Yagluth, and then we have sealed tower. What is going on here? There is things happening. Huh? I can hear things happening. Strange. Okay, Yagluth and sealed tower. And anything else? That's P1. We do not even have a plains farm thingy. Usually have such a thing, but no, this time we don't have one. Okay. So that was that. And then here, I think we might need more here. We have queen. That was stupid. And then we have the mist farm. I think that's how it's written, yes. And then what else do we have here? Sap farm. Again, I did it again. There, that's the sap farm. Queen, the sap farm, and those are numbered portals. Is there something here? No, we took everything out there. That seems to be everything here. Cool. I want to go see if we did. Wait, we need to make something here. Sealed tower needs to be done. And then mysterious location needs to be done. That's what that is for. Writing down what we need to be doing. Howling Cavern needs to be done. We never did that. Yeah, and of course, fodder will have to be done eventually. And I have to have a nicer thing here to put those. Okay, now we've got a lot of stuff in our pockets again. Look at that. That needs to go in here. The money needs to go in here. The seeds need to go to the farm. Those are now much better. Those need to come over here. This is stuff we need to go outside. This is equipment to be used at home for things here. And that is the boat. Okay, good with that. I do want to put up, let me jump to the farm. I do want to put up some more decorations around the house. I want to have probably a cabinet for all of my potions and all of that. That was the wrong place to come to, probably. Mountains, this is plains. This needs to get in here. Yeah, we are done with that. We're gonna go run over to the farm real quick and get us more. Let me see. We have that all marked out here. And where is my mountain portal house? Silver. That is not going to go anywhere anymore. Okay. Circling, bone mass, swamp. That's the swamp portal. We have the wraith here missing too. Yeah, we have to do some catching up with the trophies too. For now, we're gonna be doing some more wood cutting. So that goes in here. We do not have any pine cones at all. Let me replant those. That's that. Then we're gonna cut down more trees, and then we're gonna replant some oak trees so we can have more wood. I eventually have to make another box for the coal so we can separate out the coal and the ores. Getting us some swimming levels here, huh? Things are falling quite heavily here. Ooh, look at that. So that should be good for now with the wood. And we're gonna be replanting oak trees. A little bit careful here with the oak trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 1. Here. There we go. That's that. There is still some logs here we want to here down. Okay, now we've got everything here, and we have some more to be cutting down. And then this goes back, and this goes back. Like that. There. This is gonna be better now. Get some more to the farm, have some more coal made because we need it. And that was wrong. I wanted that and leave that here. And chuck that in here real fast. And we're gonna be making one more there, like here. Go. So that is that. Got all of that picked up. And we wanted to declutter the kitchen and did not get to do it because we were running around decluttering the other stuff. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Getting a little bit better here. That goes here, and that goes here, and then have to look at that. That is way too much. That is way too much. Don't have any sap. That is way too much. Let's make it like that and take that over here too. Put that here. And then we have those things. Those can go here too. Those things need to go in here. That is a little much here. Have that like that. Yeah, looks better. Let's get the fine wood in here. Yeah, I'm thinking we're good with that. That can go over here. Be put away. be here. And that can be here. And the bones go in the obliterator because we don't want them. We have too many anyways. Pull that obliterator up again. And that cannot be stored in there because it's too much. Okay, and then we have that one entrails that needs to go in the kitchen. We're gonna have to do the kitchen decluttering another day, I'm afraid. Because this day is done already, but I think we are getting there. Oh look, we don't have space anymore in here. For nothing. Yeah, we have to declutter more here. We have to do some kitchen declutter. That's for sure. Okay, let's get to bed and have another short break here. Be right back with you. We're back. Let's sleep. And I think we're gonna take the boat out to go hunt for some eyes. I don't know where I left my boat again. Same than we did back then. Do we want magic? I think. Do we want good food? I think not. We're gonna go with that. That should be sufficient for boating around a little bit. So, boat. We have a pocket portal in our... We have that. Oh, we have to do something about those. We want to find out where we can hang those. I want them... Maybe we will even kill Mother again and kill Yagluth again. And... Where is that? Aha. You think there is a chance we can find a Rocky here? I'm not quite sure. We have been around here. We have been doing things around here. Might want to go where we have not been. Finding that Rocky is quite difficult job. We're gonna get more bones. Who would have thunk? Something is shooting at me. From where? There. Okay, we're gonna try and follow the border here and have a look at the stones. If we can't find us... Oh, look at that. Because the leather is appreciated. Needs to be 1,000 meters out from spawn. Needs to be a meadows, a forest, or a swamp. Look what we've got there. And it's most likely on a slope. That will be quite difficult to be finding. We can pick some things here. While we are out here, we can pick us some more blueberries too. Okay, we are to the other side here. We have been here. I don't think we find a rocky where it has already spawned. But I'd love to find some blueberries. Huh. Well, we chuck that, we chuck that. There is no Great Dwarfs. What's going on here? No Great Dwarfs. We don't actually need the stones, but I'm picking them up because it's easier to see if a rocky is between those. Oh, Great Dwarfs. Fine. Give me your eyes. I thought I saw another stone, but now I can't see it anymore. Well, I think we never got us a Great Dwarf throw. Yes, we got. Come here. Give me your eyes. Need to be a little bit careful so I don't overlook the time. Not a rocky. Just interested in getting us enough eyes to have more portals. That is the only thing we are out here for. Not a brute. Nice. Need to be careful if that gets full. We don't want to inadvertently leave eyes behind because that's what we are here for in the first place. And blueberries I'm picking because of the Radatas potion. Running out of Radatas is uncool. I'm gonna try not to. Oh, 5 meters of height need to be the height, at least 5 meters. So right on the coast, nope. Yeah, we have seen all of this here, and there is no rock here. What a pity. We need to find more unlooked at forest. This is quite too low here to be of use. I don't want to engage with a troll. I have to. We can shake that one probably. Okay. Now where's our boat? Over here. Okay, now we are full. Something is fighting something. We want to go there. That was cool. We have 14 more eyes now, but we have to find more. So if you think you got too many eyes, think again. Get some more. So we have 2 portals here. We have the number 2 portal, and we have the boat portal. Okay. That's cool, because that means we can take the boat out and do other things, and then leave the boat somewhere else. I'm gonna put that pocket portal back here. 10, 20, and those. Some of that, and some of that, and some stones. Bit of leather. Some of this. Other stuff is food. Some berries. Got some meat. Okay, we need to take that over to our storage facility, and that too, and that too. Let's take all of that, because why not? And also that, because it's too much. We have to think up a solution for our fish. They are in here every which way. And I kind of want to... Let me do that like that. Kind of want to have a fish storage place where we can put away the fish for the fishing hat. We want to have one fish of each kind to do that, and I have not done that yet. So let's see. We have to sort that a little bit. So that is that. We have way too much entrails. Way too much entrails, if you ask me. So that is all of that jazz. And that needs to go over... Oh well, maybe in here. That is not right here. Random. That is cool, that can come with me. And that can go in here. We have to declutter some of the secret meat too, because it is just so much. So we have some more cloudberries and some more honey. Okay, that is cool now. That is too much. Let's do it like that. That is too much. Don't need too much of that. And then all of that is way too much. There is fish everywhere. There's fish here, and then there is fish up here. Whoa, whoa. Let's get that over here, and let's get that out of the way. We do want that seeker meat. We don't obliterate it because we can make things with that, but we don't need it, all of it, in our home. And just as well have it here. There's gonna be more of that. Oh wait, why are we here? Can just as well do that. Get all of that filled up here while we're at it. That smothering lane thingy is really useful. You should make one. There we go. All of that done. Let's jump home and get more of that seeker meat that is in every box. So that is, all of that is way, way, way too much. Like, look at that. We have seeker meat in every box. We can have fish box there. So gonna take that and put that in here, and we're gonna take that fish and put it in here. That is a level 2, that is a level 2. And that is, I think, way enough. If we need more, we can always get more. We don't throw it away. Just store it away. Okay. Gonna take that out because that is ashlands, and we're gonna put that here. I'm good with that. What's that? Oh no, we don't have any fish around here. We have to go catch more fish. That's for sure. Also, we do have cut up fish here. Uh-huh. I think that can go in here. All of that is mistlands stuff. That's way better now. Yeah, I like. I like. This is much better. We have to get more sap to make that happen. We do not have that many arrows here. That's okay. We don't need a bunch of extra arrows. We have... Yeah, we have one of each and we can make some decorations with those. We're gonna be sleeping and then we're gonna get some resin and relight all of our lamps because all of them have gone out. And it's dark in here. And then I want to put food on this table here. We could probably... Oh, that one has gone out. Make like a apothecary medicine cabinet for the potions up there, just to have it look nice. First I need to reignite the hot tub because that has gone out. And the other 5 can go in our... There. That is low too. Okay. Cool. There we go. Let's go sleep. Let's have another short break. Gonna be right back. Okay. Now, with all of that decluttered, I think next up we're gonna be going to investigate those unmarked portals and see if there is a portal and what it is, because it bothers me that we have such a mess everywhere. We're gonna go mist landings, so we're gonna need that, and we're gonna be going to the bubble and cool. Let's find out. Let's get our pit portal in case of emergencies. Have that with me. And then let's see where we need to go. Okay, we need to go to the Queen place and then go down here and see what that is about. That should be not so difficult to be doing. I think probably there is nothing at all there, and I forgot to remove it. But we shall see. Oh, I forgot the mist light. We need a mist light. I don't want to run around here without a mist light because that is stupidness. I'm not one of that people that can walk around in the mist without mist lights. And we do need to repair our axes. Mist light should be here somewhere. No? Oh, yeah, we have it in the kitchen. Let's repair this stuff real quick. Because we don't want to be out of weapon. I think it's in here or in here. Yeah, that's the other thing with restructuring stuff. You've gotta search where you put it, which is another bad thing for people with ADHD. Why don't you label your boxes? You ask me. Well, I want to try and remember, like a mental training. And I do have a system. Might not look like it at all times, but I do have a system. I promise. So when I try to remember, it actually helps me to maintain my brains a little bit better. Where do we even want to go? Here. We are there 1/3 of the way. Okay. It would be easier if we jumped up there and then glided along as good as we can to the place we want to go. Would go faster. That seems to be a dwarf house. We never saw that. We never marked it, or did we? Oh, we did. Yeah, maybe I should be having those on while I'm running around here to help me see where I already was and what I did. Okay, we need to get more selfish to this side. Nearly there. So there is no portal here at all. Just one of those away. We went and forgot to remove that. So now we know. And back to the queen we go. Might want to bubble up. Yes, you never know. It's the Mistlands. And the Mistlands can be pretty harsh if you are not careful. Also, the next time we run through the Mistlands, we might want to try and fell some trees because we are really, really, really low on Yggdrasil wood. So it would be a fantastic idea to get us some Yggdrasil wood. So we are back at the Queen. I'd want to try find some Iggy wood around here, huh? Did we already scour the landscape here? Yeah, we did. Okay. That's not gonna be helping. We go home. So that was the one that we wanted to find out about. And that is good now. We found out. And then the other place we wanted to find out about. Let me remove that. We want to go to the sap farm and see what that is all about. No! I went backwards through the portal because I thought I would want to go backwards away from the portal. Did not. Dude. Okay. Okay. That's that. Now let's get up some hooks for the walls. We need that. And we need fine wood. Because we have to hang some trophies on that thing here. At least that is the master plan. So we're gonna have one biggie one there. And then, here probably. And here. That could be good. Maybe inside here. And above the portal. Let me see, what have we here? Asquin trophy, Morgan trophy. We've got that bone maw trophy, which is a cool thing to hang. We don't have a vulture trophy, but yes, we have. And we have no Valkyrie. Okay. And for that, I think I want to close off this side here because we want to hang the chart trophies in a meaningful way. Give me a second. I think I have. Let me see. I think I don't have a. Yes, I have a stonecutter around here. We want to close that off, I think. Just like that. To have a complete wall here. Because I want to hang the 3 trophies from the chart like that. Because the funny thing is they make a completed skeleton, but we do only have the feet and the skull and not the chest. So yeah, that is let's get those back in here and that back. We're missing 2. That back in here. Vulture. There we go. Let's hang all of that what we have. And then we see what we're missing. So the vulture trophy, let's that and that and that. That one, can I get close enough? Yes. Okay. There is an Asclan trophy, and then there is a Morgan trophy, and then there is a vulture trophy. And then we have that and that. Now that's wrong. That I want that. And then there is a chest piece. And then we're gonna be finagling around a little bit and see that we can make that complete skeleton, looking like a complete skeleton. That's the objective here. And then I think we're gonna be hanging that bone maw thing, that super big thingy. Get those back in here. Where did I put that bone maw trophy? Ha ha ha. Not sure. I put it somewhere. No. Hmm. Oh, there it is. I think I want to put that up there, because that is such a big thing. Need to get up here. I can't even reach that thing. I have to try and stand here to reach that thing. Okay, one. Look at that big thing. Oh my gosh. Nightmarish. Really interesting trophy. Okay. So we are missing a Valkyrie. And the chest piece is from the Warlord. So that's the Valkyrie and that's the Warlord. Warlock, it is called. And that would complete all of that. And we have everything here. That's a shaman, all of that jazz. Yes. And we are not missing anything here either, I think. We've got all of that too. Let's say. Yeah, we got all of that. We are missing the Fen ring here. And we are missing the Wraith here. That's all of them. We could go kill Elder again. We could kill Mother again. We need to have more hanging space. I don't know where I want to put those, but I think we're gonna be I think Eikthyr would be looking quite nice up there, but like here. We need a ladder to reach that eventually. And then bone mass? How about hanging him on the chimney? Right there. And then we can hang Mother probably on the other side here. Wow, that thing is the heck. Okay, let's get that away, put away. We need more chains. We want to probably do some wraith hunting. Okay, now let's hang those two. Where are they? Where did I put them? There. Bone mass should be easy enough, but I don't think we can reach that thing there. We do need a ladder to get up there. We'll hang that. There. Let's hang Ike here. Yeah, that I like. Okay, and then bone mass. Bone mass. And it goes here. There. Yeah, that is not bad. I like that. Okay. Also, we might want to go around and get us some more cloudberries. We are a little short on cloudberries. And we might want to this one is not working as good as this one. That's interesting. Okay, we want to plant some more onions, I think. So we're gonna take the onions we have here. Here. Well, some of them at least. Make some seed onions. Why is that a mess? Oh, we need to tap sap. That's another thing we really do need to do. Well, we're gonna go to see. We're gonna go to see about that other Mistlands location anyways. So we might as well do that when we get there. And I think I want to do something about that barbecue station because this is looking ridiculous. It's not nice. Want to have that a little bit nicer and I don't know exactly what I want there, but I want it nicer. And we do want some lights in here, I guess. It's pretty dark. We could have some pedestals somewhere. Let me see. With that we get those smally thingies. Those here. Can we... and put some lava lamps on there? Why not? What is needed for those lava lamps? Let me see. 1 flame-metal, 1 prostite, and 1 sulfur. That should we should have that. Oh, it's all over here. No, it isn't. It's here. 1 of those. We need 2. 1 on each side, huh? And 2 of those. And some flame-metal. 2 of those. Let's do that. Let's have a light here. Maybe even... Okay, let's do... we want those in here anyways. Make that a little nicer. And if we put that here, I think that would look nicer. And then we can probably do it like that. And then place the lava lamps here. Yeah, that is not shabby. And I think we're gonna be covering that up a little bit here too. Because I think it looks nicer like that. Yeah, I think I like that. pity we don't have something to line that with. We do have some ashwood things here. We could do some ashwood things here. That would look nice, I think. Yeah. But for now, I think we're gonna go sleep and we're gonna be ending the episode here. I hope you are not disappointed beyond repair by me giving you an episode which is just consolidating stuff around here. But I feel it was extremely necessary that we get in here and do things and get things sorted a little bit, because everything is such a mess around here, or was such a mess around here. Like lamps not burning and everything is full, all the boxes are full. We have no light, we have no storage, we have a lot of things that need doing. So I hope you are not too disappointed. I hope you will come back for a new episode next week. We're gonna be cooking up a storm and placing some really good stuff on here. We never built a chair. Well, okay. But for now, we're gonna be ending this episode here. And as I said, I hope you liked this episode. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I do upload new episodes. I do think we're gonna go forward with one per week instead of two from now on. And yeah, we're gonna see where that carries us. And with that, I wish you a good night. And we're gonna be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye.